challenge you today. You're not alone, and this is what this is all about.
Awesome. Yeah. Something I wanted to just, for 1 minute. Now, I know that sometimes when we start getting into list building, there's a natural tendency to hold back. There's a natural tendency to get a tiny bit of fear or anxiety as you're writing a name down. You have to contact that person. For this moment in time, I want you to release that, and I want you to write as if that's what you're getting paid for. Not because you have to contact them, not because, we're making you, and that's part of this exercise. This is something where I want you to release fear temporarily. I want you to release judgment that they may or may not be interested. You may or may not want to contact them today or tomorrow or next week. This is a purposeful exercise that's going to help you build strategically over the next weeks and months to get you to all those reasons that we just heard about in this session before. Believe me, being an ambassador or being in the millionaire circle doesn't mean we don't feel fear, right? Courage is feeling fear and doing it anyway. So you may experience some fear as you write a name down. I don't care. Do it anyway. Write the name down anyway. Because there may come a point when you contact them. You may not. They may be someone that once you get to that area, once you take a trip, you contact them. Don't prejudge this exercise and only pick the people you feel comfortable contacting. Be comfortable being uncomfortable for the next little while.
To that point, guys, just the way to really overcome fear I've found in this business is really to focus on what you're contributing to the person that you're sharing the opportunity with rather than what you're getting from them. We're focused on what we're getting from it, then a lot of times we feel like a taker and we're hesitant to make that call or reach out to that person. But when we really focus on what the contribution might be to them, if the timing is right for them. We just heard, Donna French's story, which is one of the best stories in the company, but there's so many of them. How many of you are incredibly grateful and will always be grateful to the person that shared Viridian with you? Show of hands. Keep your hand up nice and high if that's truly and honestly the case. Keep your hand up nice and high and look around the room. And notice that every person in this room's hand is up. That's what you might do for the person that you're sharing it with, even if they scare the heck out of you to put their name on that list. And I'll share one more quick story around the power of collaboration in terms of opening new markets. When I first started in this business, guys, the business of network marketing, it was a little over 10 years ago, and I was brand new to network marketing. I didn't really understand anything about it. All the leadership was on the West Coast, and I live in New Jersey, right? So I had, I was getting started. I was getting some support, but they were literally 3,000 miles away. It wasn't like, they were jumping on a plane to come, help me build my, group of my meeting with 5 people in it, from day one. But what happened is there was another guy, totally cross-team to me, that I had met before I actually joined and got serious about the business. And he was a very successful white-collar guy. His background was similar to mine. He wasn't in consulting. He was on the financial end. But he was a very successful white-collar guy. We had that in common. And he was brand new to network marketing. He'd been in it for about 4 or 5 months. And the long story short is, we had met and we decided to run together. And we started to build meetings together, even though we had nothing to do with each other's businesses. So he lived in Connecticut. Still does. I live in New Jersey, still do. And we started doing, not one, we actually started doing 3 meetings a week. We started with 2. One up in Connecticut, I would go to him, and it was just the 2 of us, and whoever we could get there. And then he would come to New Jersey, and it was just the 2 of us, and then whoever we could get there. And then as we started getting those 2 meetings going, we found that there were also people in the middle in New York. We started doing the 3rd meeting in New York City. And we started doing weekly and bi-weekly meetings. And you want to hear something really cool, guys? 2 guys with totally, brand new to network marketing, no experience in the business. We ended up hitting the diamond rank, which is the equivalent of actually a solid ambassador in Viridian today. We ended up hitting the diamond rank in that company on the exact same day, 13 months later. Yeah. So you just never know, guys. And could I have done that? Do I think those results would have happened if I had been out there on my own? No way. There's no question in my mind that would not have happened. Would I eventually have gotten there? Yeah, I was committed. I would have gotten there. But there's no way I would have gotten there as quickly. So I've seen, personally experienced the power of cross-team collaboration. I think we all have. And now we're going to do it in these new markets. So the fact is, it doesn't matter if you don't know 3 or 5 or 10 people. I believe it takes between 3 and 5 people to really get a good meeting going fast. Look, it can get going with 1 person. You get one person that's committed enough, and if they're committed enough, and especially if they're fairly influential, they can get it rocking and rolling. But doing it solo, that's tough. That's tough. Some of you have done that. Some of us have done that. But when you have people to collaborate, even if it's one other person, and right now with the number of people that we have in this room, the number of minds, the number of contacts that we all have, we can start these meetings where literally we could have 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 people or more right off the bat. Think about how many people, how many of you know somebody in Central Florida? Anybody? Okay, look around the room. How many of you people know somebody in Southern California? Look around the room. You know what I'm saying? Now, does that mean that every one of the people we know there is going to get to every one of these meetings? No. But a handful could, and all you need is a couple, 2, 3, 4, that really put their hand in the middle of the circle and go, okay, I'm in, we're going to do this, and boom, game on.
So we're going to have the rubber meet the road in one more second. We're going to be passing these out. I don't know if we can get some help getting these passed out, one for every person. It's pretty simple, guys. It's a map with 5 regions on it. You'll see they're color-coded. What I want to say is this isn't just about the people that you know. There might be people that you know of. Charlotte did this yesterday. There's people you know, and there's people you know of. You may know of a brother or a sister-in-law that has a whole family in Tennessee. That counts. That's someone that you know of. So what we're going to do, we're going to take about the next 15 to 20 minutes, and I want you guys to be thorough. If you have to get your phones out, get your phones out. If you have to go to Facebook and do a search for a state, then go ahead and do that too. But get as many names as you can, and I would recommend just putting the state right next to it in parentheses so you know. And we're going to give you a complete 15 to 20 minutes, so take this seriously. I will tell you, we started this yesterday as the ambassadors in the meeting, and I just keep on working on this list. I mean, I've got names in every region, but don't prejudge it, so we're going to go ahead and set the clock, and we're going to give you guys about 15 minutes, and just write your little hearts out. And we'll walk around and help